the research that I found game-changing has been by Robert Lustig here at UCSF, where he wrote a great book, Hacking the American Mind, where he talks about what has been established to promote dopamine and serotonin. And for him, he came up with what he calls the 4 C's. And I use these 4 C's in my climate communications and engagement work. It's when we feel connected, when we feel we are contributing to something, when we feel that we have tools to cope with stressors. And his 4th C is cooking, which is very interesting because apparently cooking makes us, it promotes a lot of serotonin. I tend to kind of interchange cooking with creativity. So when we're creatively involved in the stuff of our lives, gardening, cooking, what have you, and what I relate that to with the climate crisis is when people are asking me, how do we design a way to engage people, make people care, and motivate people? I always flip it in the context of what promotes serotonin. In other words, we're in this for the long haul. This is a marathon, it's not a sprint. There's lots of things that can promote kind of short action, like here's a pledge, and here's a challenge, and here's a target.
So that's dopamine, which is like a quick sugar high.
It's a quick kind of like immediate, more of a limbic response, whereas the serotonin you might think of as what is sustaining, and that's through relationship, and it's through our experience of ourselves as having agency, feeling that we have some power and that we're in control. So when I'm giving advice, I would say, well, as long as you allow people or enable people to feel that we are partners, that you are just as much a part of this story as I am, and that we are in this together, that in itself really allows us to face what I think is on some level unthinkable.